These are horseshoe crabs. According to Hugh Paxton, our researcher, the horseshoe crab isn't actually a crab at all. Its first suggested scientific name, courtesy of a Prussian naturalist, George Eberhard Rumphius, was Cancer perversus. But subsequent investigation revealed that this odd crab is in fact an arachnid, or a proto-arachnid, a member of the larger group that contains spiders and scorpions. It was fairly closely related to the Eurypterid sea scorpions. They mostly crawl along shallow ocean beds like continental shelves, eating shellfish and worms, which they crush up in their crops and with their legs, the first two legs that they use for pincing. When they swim, the tail acts as a rudder, but they mostly crawl around on the seabed. The tail isn't poisonous at all, even though it looks like a spine. It's not used in defense, but it is used to right itself if it becomes overturned, because as they emerge onto the beaches to breed, there's a danger that they can get turned over. In fact, this was a campaign run recently where people were asked to flip them back onto the right side if they saw them struggling upside down. Well, they come in here to breed, and they do it at the full tide. Females lay about 100,000 eggs in a batch, and they can be mated by multiple males. One marine warden that Hugh interviewed while he was writing Capsized Horseshoe Crabs said that the embryo survival rate to adult was about 10 from 100,000. The eggs are very important to feed shorebirds, migratory birds like the red knot, and there are always lots when the crabs are breeding. The crabs come in on the full moon high tides, and we were lucky to catch this lot a little bit late in the year because it had been a cool spring, I think. The crabs live on the continental shelves and also down in the Gulf of Mexico. Horseshoe blood is commercially milked, and 1 quart is worth about $15,000. The US FDA makes horseshoe blood testing for pharmaceuticals mandatory. It's very useful for detecting the presence of harmful bacteria. Horseshoe crabs, thus, are major contributors to human welfare and really need to be protected, and they can't be bred commercially. They have to return to their beaches to breed. There are 4 species of horseshoe crabs altogether, and this type occurs from Maine down through to the Gulf of Mexico.
Eggs.
Really?
Those green little things must be.
Lovely noises.
Scudding off. It's a dead fish head.
Oh wow, big one. It'll be interesting to see if one goes to feed. These small green spherical objects on the right-hand side of the screen are the horseshoe crab eggs.